Then a key change. Wow. Welcome back, friends. Today, we are diving into Disney's The Lion King, which came out in 1994. This movie is older than I am. Now, I do remember watching this movie when I was about 4 years old, but I don't remember anything from when I was 4 years old, so this is gonna be a brand new experience for me, and I'm so excited to share my thoughts and perspectives on these songs from the position of a music producer. Now, as always, after this video, I'm gonna be heading on over to my Patreon and watching the full movie, all of The Lion King, and if you wanna come watch it with me and get my reaction to the entire movie, the link in the description down below will take you over to my Patreon where you can check it out, along with last week's movie, which was Frozen, and the week before that, The Little Mermaid. A ton of awesome content over there, but more on that at the end of the video. Without further ado, let's get into this one, The Lion King. Here we go. Yo, this is an iconic intro. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I didn't know I was gonna need subtitles for this. Wow, this looks really good for being 30 years old now. The percussion in this is really great. Little like triangle action going on.
From the day we arrived on the planet and blinking step into the sun.
Wow, very cool.
There's more to see than can ever be seen, more to do than can ever be done.
Wow, okay, these vocals are so 90s. They have this really cool reverb to them, which was like a staple of the 80s and 90s. This almost sounds like it could be like a Michael Jackson song, the way that it's mixed and put together and edited with all the reverb and EQ techniques. Now, what I really like is that the main instrumentation of this song is kind of these background vocals and this very kind of like tribal chant, which carries the melody of the song. And then for percussion, we got a ton of different elements. We don't really follow the like basic pop formula using like a drum kit or anything like that. It's various different skinned drums played with the hands, some triangles, some shaker, just to kind of help fill out the sound a little bit. Very cool. I like this song. It's got a cool vibe to it overall.
More to find than can ever be found. But the sun rolling high through the sapphire sky keeps great and small on the endless round.
Wow. Oh, here's the drums now. This big drum kit. Yeah. Wow, this sounds so 90s. It's crazy, actually. Just the way these drums sound. The vocals are so raw and so beautifully sung. I don't know who this vocalist is. Carmen Twillie, I guess. I've never heard of her before. Sorry, Carmen. But the vocals are great, very powerful, beautifully sung, very raw. They sound just very stripped down and organic. Not a lot of processing or editing done to them. But these drums have these big reverbs to them, this very attacky sound that you can hear the stick hitting the skin of the drum, which just sounds super like 80s, 90s, right in the time period, which I think is so cool that this song is just like built, obviously it came out in the 90s, but it's built as a 90s song. And that's something that we kind of heard a little bit less, especially compared to last week's video where it was Frozen. It sounded like those songs were maybe a decade prior. They didn't use a lot of the electronic elements that we hear in the 2010s and 2020s now. So it's cool to hear that this song was very much of the time period. It sounds like a song from the 90s. Oh, big bass in here? Wow. Look at this guy. Oh, I'm excited to watch this movie. Oh, I love this like chant in the background. I wish I knew what they were saying. Oh, those big drums. Phil Collins style. Wow. Such dynamics in this song too. This is one thing that really adds to the theatrical element of this being a movie, is that they can kind of like chill out. You know, the vocals died down, the backing vocals are kind of like more chill, and then when we want to add some more energy and some more power, everything comes back in. We get this big drum fill, super Phil Collins, do 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 do. We get the cymbals crashing in, and all of this energy comes piling in. I like that. Now it's big. Still following the same groove, the same vibe. Wow, these vocals are great. This triangle. Cool element. Wow, The Lion King. If that was just like a promo reel for it, they got me hooked. I'm definitely gonna be watching that movie over on Patreon. Stoked. But let's get into the next tune from it. Here we go.
I can see what's happening. What? And they don't have a clue.
Oh,
They'll
this guy's
fall
voice.
in love, and here's the bottom line. Our trio's down to 2.
Oh.
The sweet caress of twilight. There's magic everywhere. And with all this romantic atmosphere, disasters in the air.
Oh, that's a cool melody. I heard that in Frozen. Oh. Wow. What a great vocal performance. Man, this song's beautiful.
So many things to tell her.
Wow.
But how to make her see the truth about my past? Impossible. She'd turn away from me.
He's holding back, he's hiding.
These vocals are phenomenal.
I can't decide. Why won't he be the king? I know he is.
Wow.
The king I see.
Okay, we have a very similar arrangement to the last song. We kind of have these big vocals, these chants or gang vocals holding up the back end of this song and really providing the foundation for the melody. It's the same thing with percussion. You know, we don't have that drum kit. Maybe we get into the chorus and we get that drum kit, that big 80s, 90s drum kit like in the last song. I'm not too sure, but just kind of keeping the vibe going through this is this percussion, which is so cool. Also, while I was looking up this movie on YouTube, I realized there was a remake that came out in 2019, which I had no clue about. I must have been living under a rock. If you guys want me to check out the remake of this movie, let me know in the comments down below. And make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you're not already so you don't miss in case I do a reaction to the 2019 remake. But please let me know in the comments down below if you want that. Let's continue on. Oh, these big vocals. Wow. Man. This big choir is beautiful. Then a key change. Wow. This is such unique composition. Now, I believe, I'm not 100% sure, but I think Elton John wrote this song, if I'm not mistaken. And this just shows why he's such a phenomenal songwriter, is you can use a key change to add some more energy to it. Now, you often hear this at the end of the song, maybe the last 30 seconds after you've heard the chorus or the refrain a few times. You'll hear a key change at the end every once in a while just to kind of bring more energy to it and some more life to the song. But here, this is our first time hearing the chorus and we're already into a key change, and it kind of elevates the song to a new level. It brings it up. As the key shifts up, it just brings some more energy to it all. And so this is so cool that right away into the song, we get this key change. It just adds to the power and energy. Wow, the vocals are phenomenal too. We have one kind of lead vocalist that's singing the main line, but we have this huge crowd, this huge gang vocal behind, male vocals, female vocals, just to fill it out on almost creating a wall of sound so that you hear the lead vocalist, but the backing vocalists are so loud in the mix that they're really just carrying all the space, and you don't even hear too much of the backing instrumentation. It's almost like it's an a cappella, and you're just hearing this beautiful choir sing. I really like the way this was mixed and put together.
And if he falls in love,
and then we get the contrast here with this little guy
it can
with no backing
be
vocals and just his silly voice.
His carefree days with us are...
That guy has the silly voice. I was wrong. Timon and Pumbaa, I believe, right? Puma, something like that. I don't know their names. I'm going to have to watch the full movie to find out. Once again, link in the description. Be checking out the full movie on Patreon right after this. I'm so excited.
In short, our pal is doomed.
Wow, that song was beautiful. I enjoyed that so much. Both these songs were brilliantly composed, and I can't wait to check out the other songs that are on this movie. But first, let me show you a clip from the full movie reaction available over on my Patreon. Let's check it out. Whoa.
When I was a young warthog.
Whoa, what a voice.
Thanks.
he found his aroma like a certain appeal. He could clear the savannah after every meal.
I'm a sensitive soul, though I seem thick-skinned. But it hurt that my friends never stood downwind.
Yeah, stinky fart. So if you want to check out my reaction to The Lion King, the full movie, the first link in the description will take you on over to my Patreon where you can come watch it with me. In addition to The Lion King, I also have Encanto, Frozen, The Little Mermaid original version, along with a ton of other awesome content over there. So feel free to check that out. Once again, link in the description will take you over to my Patreon where you can watch the full movie with me. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not already, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out the next time I post a video just like this one. But until the next one, you make sure that you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you later. Peace.